Hey Leo Collective, what's up y'all? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. Let's pull some cards for you. I hope you all are doing amazing. Let's start with your money. We have gossip. It came out in reverse. I'm going to leave it that way. It says camouflage, jealous, and dark. All right. We have I believe in a clean world. And what else? We have I am loyal. Okay, you are loyal. You are a fixed sign. We are very loyal people. So I feel like there could be a situation where you started to see beyond the veil with somebody, see past somebody's mask. Their mask started to slip. Somebody in your environment who could be a big mouth, a gossip. Maybe it's a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. And I just heard Cancer intuitively, so it could be a Cancer. You could also be on a Cancer Leo cusp, and that may be why I heard that. But I feel like some of you either started to see through a person, a group of people who have been gossiping about you, or maybe there's an ending to some gossip that's going on. Maybe you're the person putting an end to it with I believe in a clean world. Maybe that's just keeping the environment energetically clean. Somebody's name could be Angela. I just heard the word sorrel or sorrel or something like that. I don't know what, like Sorrell. I think that might be like a Jamaican drink or something. Anyway, but some of you could also do work centered around sustainability. Y'all, I'm sorry, my allergies are bothering me. Around sustainability, or this may be that you need to clean up your workspace. Okay, get rid of clutter and maybe even do some work to eliminate some things from your desk or your workspace. We have I am loyal here. I don't know what that can mean. What's at the bottom? Black hole, attractive, unpredictable, and secret. Abundance, wealth, and freedom, and confusion, distance, and alienation. Some of you may be staying to yourself in the workplace. You can have a lot of money coming towards you. Something here that you don't see coming is coming your way. You may have a decision to make. Maybe you're staying loyal to a position, a job, a supervisor or something, but there could be something better for you here. But maybe because it's unpredictable, you may be, you are fixed. And so maybe you're not interested in just abandoning something, which, I mean, it's understandable. But it could also be that something is at a distance. You might have to move or travel towards a new opportunity or something here. Maybe you feel like it's not something that, although it's an attractive offer, it's not something that you may be willing to do right now. Maybe you're staying loyal to a job, a position, a supervisor, I don't know, y'all. Let's get into your general portion of your reading. I'm using my own oracle cards today. I'm not going to show you all the cards because there's nothing fancy about them. It's just my writing. So I'm just going to pull 3 cards and get a storyline here for you. If it resonates, great. If it doesn't, just check back another day or something. Or another reading already on the channel. We have I'm in the prime of my life. So there could be someone around you between 18 and 35 that this would apply to. A mutable sign, Sagittarius, Virgo, Pisces, or a Gemini. This person's age would be 55 at the most, and that's in extreme cases, okay? So this card is all about standing still. What did I just say? Some of you, you're in a situation. This card is about stability and homeostasis. Being in your childbearing years, fertile, strong, and ambitious. So I do feel like this may be telling you to come out of a comfort zone. But some of you may be doing something that you enjoy or something that you're okay with, content with professionally. But that could also be a person around you, and that could be telling you that somebody is not ready for something you're ready for because they're still exploring. So let's just see. We have riding my bike. Somebody could ride a bike here. I'm going to put these together. So I'm going to pull 6 cards. I was only going to do 3. We have figment of imagination. All right, so, that's Gemini energy. Look at this, wearing a brave face. What's going on with somebody's, and that also talks about bad mouthing, gossip going on. So what is going on here? I don't know. And then we have maternal instinct. Yeah, I told you, you may have started to see through someone. It doesn't have to be in your workplace, but for a lot of you, it could be. You could have Cancer, Pisces, Taurus, or Libra in your chart. Or for some of you, maybe you're concerned about a child with maternal instinct here. You may be concerned, worried about a child, and maybe because maybe they ride a bike, and I mean like a motorcycle, obviously. And you're worried about that. It's so funny. I was thinking about somebody in my life who rides a bike yesterday, and I was just like, I just gotta pray for him. And he is a Gemini too. So it's just interesting. I wonder if there's somebody that you could be worried about. Somebody's name could be Sean. I just heard Ashton. And I heard the name. I don't know if it's a name or just a word, if it means anything, but a beaver. Beaver. Not beaver like Justin Bieber, but beaver, like the animal. What's the significance of a beaver? Let me look. Because I don't hear things for no reason. So let's just see. Why would a beaver just pop into my head like that? Why would I hear that? All right, let's see. This is why my readings end up being longer than I want. Excuse me, y'all. Okay, so let's see. It says, in Native American culture, the beaver is a respected and powerful being with a strong spiritual significance. Beavers are said to symbolize a variety of things, including wisdom, productivity, persistence, teamwork, creativity, building, and spirit. The beaver spirit offers new horizons and hope, particularly with regard to your family and home. Let me finish reading this, y'all. Okay. I'm just going to read the rest of this little portion here. Those struggling with difficult living situations can rely on the beaver to transform reality and teach the lesson of gratitude. Harmony comes from working together for common goals, not egocentric action. Self-actualization and group actualization is not a passing river. This is about manifesting your goals, being flexible, reinventing yourself, or inventing yourself, so that you don't stubbornly get stuck on an impractical idea. Interesting. Now, the Knights, being in the prime of your life is the Knights. The Knights are all about action. They're action-oriented. They're all about taking something that you've been idealizing and actually putting it into motion. Let's keep going. I'll get some tarot to see. But for some of you, you could be worried about your child. Maybe a safety concern you have for them. Maybe somebody's mental health you're concerned with. Some of you have a child who is neurodivergent. So a child with autism or something like that. You know, some type of I don't know, something. That's not going to be for everybody, but for some of you. We have beggars can't be choosers. All right, so it says someone may be taking advantage of your generosity or asking you for more than they're entitled to or able to repay. On the other hand, someone could be trying to weaponize their resources or power. I can't see. In a transactional relationship to tempt or sway someone's opinion or choice. Taurus energy, Scorpio energy. And we have, oh goodness. I'm taking that. I'm not taking that. I refuse. I'm not even going to tell y'all what that said. All right, so we have Cinderella's story. Happy ending, fairy tale, storybook, love affair. Finding your Prince Charming, happily ever after. Okay, bottom of the deck, we have Feast, which I love to see. This is the Ten of Pentacles. Y'all pull this a lot. You could be on a Leo, Virgo cusp. This means that you're about to tap into some financial wealth here. Remember, it said abundance, and this card is all about having it all, being set for life. Something is stable or stabilizing. It's abundance. It's financial and material abundance. It's stability. Something has staying power. This could be a relationship. It talks about longevity, long-term success, creating an empire, a legacy, generational wealth. Okay, so what is that about? We have the Hermit card. August 23rd through September the 22nd. Yeah, some of you could definitely be on the cusp. The Leo Virgo cusp. 2 Virgo cards. And then we have being put to the test, the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, the world is your oyster. So this is the self-actualizing. We just read about self-actualizing with the beaver. That's what the Fool is. It looks like Aquarius season. I'm going to read this card to you. It says there's a breath of fresh air coming. the top of the year for you, at least the first quarter, anywhere between August, anywhere between January, February, and March. All right, no later than, I believe, like the 20th of March. All right, so it says self-actualizing, new beginnings, starting over, spread your wings, exploring uncharted territory, untapped potential, beginner's luck. This is a quantum leap and jumping timeline, y'all. This is a trust fall. This is when the universe asks you, do you trust me? Do you trust me enough to throw your caution to the wind and take a leap of faith? It's a new beginning and being future focused, taking a road less traveled, being a risk taker, being brave. It's a spontaneous card. So why did I say that like I came from Boston? Being put to the test. Oh yes. Okay. So basically, what this is the universe testing you and your faith. Because the Wheel of Fortune does tell you that you're not in control. God is. Do you trust God? Do you trust the universe? Whatever you call God, the Most High, to deliver this money to you, to deliver this stability to you. And the Hermit card does tell you when Spirit wants some alone time with you. You know what I mean? It's time to like shut out the outside noise, go within, do some meditating, some contemplation, some soul searching, some truth seeking. And as you do that, you may get an epiphany or something here that leads you to your Wheel of Fortune, leads you to this positive turning point here and some kind of new beginning. Okay, I'm not going to explore those any further. We talked about those enough, but let's get into these cards here. What's going on with Am I Prime and riding my bike? Somebody might be just feeling a lot more spontaneous right now. All right, so we have the Five of Swords in reverse. I love it. This says conflict is in reverse. Remember I told you there could be a situation at work or in any environment. That's melodrama, but it's in reverse, which could talk about a compromise, reaching a compromise, okay, with someone, calling a truce with someone. Okay, Aquarius energy. That's Aquarius Venus specifically. What else? We got the King of Wands. This is you, Leo. You could be getting an apology from somebody here. So I can have a Leo Jupiter placement. That doesn't have to be your sun sign or somebody else's sun sign. But this is Leo energy. All right, so I like Leo and Jupiter. I like the King of Wands because this is like growth, expansion. And the King of Wands represents entrepreneurship, enterprise, attractiveness, confidence, being a go-getter, being an alpha man or woman. So for some of you, you could be taking charge in a situation here to heal a connection with somebody. And I feel like it could be work related, but or somebody could be owing you an apology and issuing you an apology. I just saw the name Claire, but I don't know if it's like, if it was a part of like clairvoyant. So somebody could be clairvoyant here, but I just saw Claire and I just thought the way it was spelled, there was no E. So it could be clairvoyant or any of the clairs, you know, clairsentient, clairaudient, like whatever you might have going on. Some of you can have that. And the sign, this is you, Leo. You're major. So you have a big yes. I feel like some kind of healing is coming in. It feels like somebody here may have wronged you. And you could be getting a big apology that you do not expect. It could be from another Leo. We have the Eight of Pentacles. It is work related for a lot of you. So this is Virgo Sun energy. So you have 4 yeses here. If this is a work situation, this could be you actually seeing the light and maybe going ahead and taking a risk here. The King of Wands is unexpected money coming in. It says attainment here, the Eight of Pentacles. The Pentacles are all about your material world, your earthly matters, okay? So for some of you, this could be somebody's health improving. Maybe somebody had an accident on a bike or something like that. I want to explore though why I'm feeling this has something to do with a child. The sun is a child. So for some of you, it could be your actual son, but it doesn't have to be a son. It could be a daughter. There is a girl on this card, a woman, whatever. But that's a youthful energy. So somebody might just be having fun, or maybe somebody has a dangerous job. I feel like somebody could be worried about their child. I just saw the name Candace. Christopher. Okay, we have the Ace of Swords. Somebody could have had surgery recently. That's a card of surgery. What is going on here? Oh, the Hermit just tried to flip over. I feel like Spirit is telling you you need to do a lot of meditation. Spirit wants you to really shut out the outside noise, because maybe this in your prime is talking about you still being able to make something a reality that you want. There's an epiphany that's going to go off if you give God that time. You know, some solitude. You need some solitude so you can hear the voice of Spirit really speak to you. So yeah, we have the Ace of Swords and the Two of Swords. So you got situational awareness and then cognitive dissonance. So this is basically somebody not listening to something they are being told to do here. That could be a child of yours. That could be somebody that you love and care about who's very hard-headed. The Two of Swords is somebody being obtuse, difficult for no damn reason at all. Somebody who's indecisive. I mean, this could be some of you making a decision that may be difficult. But I don't know why. I'm going to leave it alone. But I feel like it has something to do with somebody's child. I'm seeing the name Rodney. Rodney now. I don't know. Okay, let's get into this figment of the imagination. For some of you, as a maternal figure or someone who's feeling that maternal instinct, regardless of your gender, there's something that you're worried about with the Nine of Swords here. As a mother, I mean, I don't know. You could just be worried about a pregnancy, because the sun can be a pregnancy. You could definitely be worried about a pregnancy, wondering if a pregnancy is going to stick for somebody here. I mean, it says you're in your prime, so you're still young enough where you should be able to. But 35 years old is actually considered a geriatric pregnancy, you know, according to the medical profession, which is insane, but that's what they call it, a geriatric pregnancy. So, let's see. Figment of imagination is the Page of Pentacles. It's somebody's child, or you could be worried about the stability, and then the Knight of Cups. These are both youth. This is somebody in their prime. It says loyalty and dreaming. Some of you, figment of imagination, you may have like a really idealistic child. This is showing up as somebody younger than you, a younger water sign, namely a Pisces, or a younger earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. This could also be somebody that you work with, just somebody that you care about. What's going on here? The Nine of Wands and the Hierophant. It's like you're trying to impart some kind of wisdom on somebody, but they're resisting you. They're guarded. Somebody might be a know-it-all. And just because of inexperience in youth, I feel like somebody's not listening to you. We have Taurus, Sagittarius moon, and Taurus energy here. It's like a person is going to have to learn a lesson on their own. Like you can't. They're going to have to take the rose-colored glasses off. Figment of imagination, Page of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups gives me somebody has to learn the lesson the hard way. I don't know who this is around you. It's not showing up as you, though. There's a youth. This could even be a younger sibling. The Page of Pentacles will be like a younger sister. The Knight of Cups will be a masculine energy. But for some of you, this is somebody in your workplace or something. Maybe somebody that's training you. I mean, that you're training or something. The Knight of Cups would be like your brother. And depending on your age, like I said, this person is between 18 and 35. This person could be up to the age of 18 here. I don't know what's going on. Somebody could also be transitioning from 17 to 18, like going into young adulthood here. Considering this shift here. And for some of you, you could be very worried about your child. I don't know what's going on. Three of Swords and the Lovers. It could be a relationship they're in that you're worried about. Maybe they're dealing with someone slightly older than them. Maybe somebody's thinking about getting married way too soon. I don't know why this reading doesn't feel like it's about you. It's more about someone around you or people around you. Somebody could be struggling in a relationship. Maybe you don't want somebody to get married young or something. The Ten of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Yeah, it says union and sensitivity, and she is a mother. So for some of you, this person here could be your child, or it could be a younger sibling. You have a masculine person or a feminine person who's younger than you. I feel like the feminine person is like significantly younger, and the masculine is slightly younger, to include a sibling, a brother in particular. All right, or this could just be someone that you are dealing with yourself, who may be a bit immature. You may be struggling in a relationship with them where you feel like a mother and they feel more like a child to you. You know what I mean? With maternal instinct here. This is definitely maternal instinct. Then the Ten of Cups is the union, happily ever after. That's the Cinderella story that's over here. You know, I want to tell y'all what I got when I pulled these two cards was Spirit telling you not to settle. Because the Hierophant can represent like a Stepford wife. It can represent somebody who's in a marriage for all the wrong reasons, just because it looks good to the world, for religious reasons, spiritual reasons, so forth, so on, right? I mean, it could be that somebody came into your life to teach you something and maybe you haven't let them go, but your instincts are telling you to let them go. Even though you love them unconditionally, you may be realizing that you two are just in two different leagues. This person is just not in your league. Let's move on to beggars can't be choosers, because I really do feel like, don't ever think you have to settle because of your age, especially if you're older than your person. Ain't nobody got time for that. You can have whomever you want. Trust and believe you can. Y'all, I was talking to somebody a couple weeks ago, and I was like, people get on the internet and run their mouths and tell people they hit the wall after a certain age. That is such bullcrap. When I tell y'all, I go out in the world, I mind my business. I just saw the name Jessica, Andre. Well, I just saw Dre, but I'm going to say Andre, but I saw DRE. Yeah, I go out into the world, and people usually younger than me are always hitting on me. There's people always trying to talk to me. I just don't pay people any attention. You know what I'm saying? I just don't buy into that. I think that it's all about your mindset. If you go out into the world and you feel like, oh, well, I have to be 20 years old for people to be attracted to me, please. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. So this is like telling me, for some reason, that you don't have to settle. Like, your 10 of Pentacles, your 10 of Cups is out there if you don't already have it. And you don't have to settle for less than you deserve. 3 of Swords. And then the 10 of Wands. Yeah, so something here ain't right. Somebody's health might be bad as well. So for some of you, this is like you may be taking on a role of like a parent as opposed to a partner. You know what I mean? They got the same letters, but they ain't the same thing. You ain't trying to be nobody's parent. You want to be the partner, right? So yeah, I'm getting that for some of you, you could be considering a divorce, a separation from somebody. Maybe this person doesn't have as much as you. It says they could be taking advantage of your generosity or asking you for more than they're entitled to or able to repay. And the Page of Pentacles as a challenge. Okay, as a challenge for some of you, this figment of imagination is you thinking this person is loyal and they have these feelings and they're not who they are cracked up to be. This could be past tense for some of you. But if it's a younger earth sign, a younger water sign, this may ring more true for you. But yeah, I feel like you may be looking at this person thinking, why are you expecting from me something that you don't deserve? Because the Page of Pentacles as a challenge is somebody who feels entitled. They're a mooch, a leech. Somebody that's lazy, that doesn't apply themselves. Okay. So this 10 of Wands does talk about taking on more than you should, being in a one-sided relationship, being taken for granted. And this 3 of Swords is definitely a breakup, a heartbreak, a separation, So for some of you, you may have come to realize you were settling for less in a situation. Yeah, the 5 of Cups, disappointment. That's Scorpio, Mars, and then we have the Fool, which is what we talked about over here. So Spirit is saying it's time for you to go ahead and grieve something, but the world is your oyster. That is the Fool. And that is what we have here. And what does it say? Optimism. This card is a maybe card, Uranus. Like I said at the top of the year, this is the spring equinox, but it is Uranus. And I know I have people that be trying to school me in my readings, but trust me, I study my cards. So this is not an Aries card, and it's not a Pisces card like some people say. It is connected to Uranus. It's not connected to a zodiac sign, but the zodiac sign that's connected to Uranus is Aquarius. So if anything, you would say this is an Aquarius season. However, it is the spring equinox. So it could go into Pisces season, heading into Aries season. So like I said, the end of March 20th, 21st, something like that. So I do feel like this is you grieving and getting over something. Yeah, look at this: loss, restriction, and the Death card. So this is big. And then the 7 of Cups, you have an abundance of options. Yes, you do. Page of Wands, this is you being able to explore a new adventure here. The Fool is an adventure as well. It's like a childlike energy that you're being told to embody right now. I will say that some of you are ending something with someone. Somebody could be getting out of jail, though, which is a good thing. For some of you, I just heard cutting the cord. You do have the Ace of Swords over here, which could be cutting the cord. This could be with somebody that doesn't have any financial stability. This could be with somebody who's in and out of prison. This could be your own lower self. Both of these represent victimhood, victim mentality, lack mentality. Woe is me. So some of you could be coming out of that, realizing with the self-actualization here that you are meant to spread your wings and fly in a whole new direction professionally. If you're not being valued or paid as much as you want to be, because this is definitely not having enough resources. This could be job loss for some of you. It could talk about bankruptcy, homelessness, so forth and so on. I feel like you're cutting some kind of dead weight out of your life. I'm going to get a piece of advice for you and let you go. But this dragged on and on and on and on. For the break of dawn, y'all. It is, how many minutes in? 25. And I got me a lunch date. And I'm sitting here talking and talking and talking. Girl, get it going. I just heard the name Ray. It could be R-A-Y or R-A-E. Lamar. For those of you who are into football, who y'all think going to the Super Bowl? I said, would it be cool if my quarterback, Lamar Jackson, was able to go since Kendrick Lamar is performing and it was like the Lamar Bowl and my team actually won? Okay, I'm biased. All right, let's see. Let's get into your advice. We have keep moving forward even if you are unsure of your next step or where it may take you. Trust that you are walking the path you are meant to walk. Y'all remember what I said? It's a trust fall. Remember, we are walking it with you. Trust yourself more. So this is all about a trust fall. And y'all know what a trust fall is, right? I want to share this really quickly and then I'm going to let y'all go. I just saw the name Ulysses in my head. I don't know if that means anything to anybody. Broadway. Something about Broadway. Maybe somebody's an actor or something like that. But I want to share this story with you. I was watching this movie. I don't know if it was a true story or not, but it was interesting because it was talking about cognitive dissonance. And you did pull the cognitive dissonance card, which is the Two of Swords. So in the movie, the girl, she had been kidnapped by this man and he had her for a long time. And he basically gave her Stockholm syndrome. And so when she was able to come back home to her family eventually, she didn't identify with him anymore. She identified with her captor. And so she wanted to go back to him. She didn't know who she was outside of him, which your mind can't really comprehend that because it hasn't been broken like hers was. But for some of you, that's what I am getting. Some of you are getting a breakthrough from like Stockholm syndrome. But the funny thing about that, it's not funny, especially if it's a true story. I hope it's not. But this part of the movie was kind of funny. So she, her mother was trying to rebuild the relationship and the trust with her. And so she told the girl to do a trust fall. And she was like, turn around. No, she said, I'm going to fall back into your arms, right? Because basically she was like, fall into my arms. The mother caught the daughter. But then when the tables turned and the mother fell back, she just let her mother fall. So I could live in Pennsylvania because I think the movie was called Stockholm, Pennsylvania or something like that. I think that was the name of the movie. But anyway, she just let her mother fall. So, sometimes you take that trust fall and you may fall, right? But it's okay. She got back up. Now, the movie didn't end the best, but that ain't the point. The point is just that it reminded me of that movie. So I feel like for some of you, you might really be having an issue with a child now that I'm channeling that movie. Yeah, and if you are, you might just have to let them spread their wings and find their own way. I just saw the name Toya and Lyle. So Toya and then Lyle. All right, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and leave it there. The universe is asking you to trust yourself and trust the universe. Okay? I'll see y'all next time. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Leave me a comment, y'all. Peace.